Is M&S the new Zara, or are we just in our 30s?
Maybe it's both.
Hello, welcome to Spring Star Watch with myself, Nana. Today I'm joined by Billie. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Excited to chat all things spring that we are loving. I am going to start off with, what is your favourite trend that you're loving at the moment?
Okay, I know this is like a shared love trend, but
Yes.
I am obsessed with butter yellow, obsessed. I kind of can't get enough because I think it's such a universally flattering shade of yellow, because don't get me wrong, there's some shades of yellow that are very tricky to pull off.
Yeah.
But that soft, warm, pale yellow I think is gorgeous on all skin types. And it's easy to wear. You can do it with denim, you can do it with a lovely like rich chocolate brown, you can do it with a white t-shirt.
Yeah. Have you seen any particular pieces that you love?
I have got one piece that I'm obsessed with. I got the ASOS Arrange butter yellow bomber jacket.
Yes.
It's like a thick leather bomber
Okay.
jacket, but it is sensational.
I know.
What about you?
I have been loving stripes.
Yeah.
Like, I have never really been one for like a Breton stripe or anything like that. That's not really my vibe. But striped suits, it's just been all over the catwalk. And then it is everywhere on the high street. Just a nice blue shirt with white pinstripes. I'm like,
So classic, so good.
it looks so fantastic. I got a really cute set recently from Arket. It's got an elasticated waist, which I'm like, who does not love an elasticated waist?
I love an elasticated waist.
And then, yeah, the matching shirt. I am going to move on to, what is the key item that you have bought for this season so far?
Okay, so I'm really into like an elevated tee.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to upscale my classics in my wardrobe, and I feel like I want to start at the foundations of a t-shirt. So another ASOS range, but they've got these brilliant t-shirts that have got like a twisted knot detail to it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just will elevate every look, like with a pair of jeans, with a skirt, like it just gives a classic a bit of a twist.
Yeah. You know how much I love tailoring. I have been looking for the perfect red blazer and I found it in Zara. They have got really big lapels. It's very oversized. It just looks really expensive and luxury. So
I didn't know I needed a red blazer. Now I feel like I do.
Oh, honestly, it's
What?
a
Okay,
really
what
good
are you
one.
wearing it with?
I am wearing it with kind of denim jorts. I'm wearing it even with these trousers.
Yeah, nice.
Like, there's just, I think, for summer, just to add a pop of colour to kind of like
I'm really into
look.
red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm loving red at the
Okay,
moment. So
sold.
yeah, that has been my number one purchase. Best high street piece that you have spotted for the season so far?
Okay, so obviously M&S are doing bits.
I know.
right now.
I saw a
We're
meme the
impressed.
other day that said, is M&S the new Zara, or are we just in our 30s?
Maybe it's both. They've got these amazing, like, big black palazzo trousers. They look like they're slightly silky, so they kind of feel like they could be an evening piece as much as a day piece. And I think summer holidays, maybe with these sort of bejeweled gold hardware, sandals, a lovely, like, sexy little slinky top.
Yeah.
It's the new jeans and a nice top, but like palazzo trousers and a nice top.
Oh, I need to check those out. For me, I am going back to Magda, but now with their H&M collection.
exciting.
I was lucky enough to go into the H&M showroom and have a little try on. And one of my favourite pieces was actually a black suit. The cut for a high street piece that is obviously with the designer collaboration, it was my number one.
Oh, nice.
Easily. The lapels, it was so oversized. The trousers, really wide leg, like it fits so nicely.
That's when I feel like the designer collabs really thrive for H&M, because you get the accessibility of it being with a high street retailer, but you get the craftsmanship of like atelier, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Then we are moving on to wishlist.
Yeah.
What do we really, really want?
Okay, I'm kind of quite big on the wishlist piece.
Yes.
And I mean, I am just obsessed with New Season Chloe. I think it's so gorgeous. It's so like ethereal and pretty, and it's really gone back to the roots of like what Chloe's so good at.
Yeah.
And there's this amazing like high neck, sort of dusky pink midi dress that I feel like is like such a main character dress.
Yeah.
You kind of just want to be in a field of lavender, like floating away in the summer.
So summery.
I've gone like full Delulu on the wish list piece.
It's fine. It might magically appear in your wardrobe.
Praying.
You never know. I have gone with some Magda heels. They are zebra print. They're super high. They're in like an 80s shape is what I would say.
I'm feeling a lot of 80s on the wish list.
Yes. They're an investment piece that I would wear now and also once it came to kind of like autumn, winter as well. Like these in the summer would look great with kind of like denim jorts or little shorts when I'm on holiday, oversized white shirt, and then in the winter, high-waisted black trousers for the
Big
office,
coat, yeah.
big coat, like
Chic.
still giving boss vibes, you know?
Love that.
We love. Shoe of the season, I'm keeping with the shoes. What are you thinking the shoe of the season is?
Okay, I'm kind of revisiting a big shoe trend from last year, which is the mesh shoe.
Yeah.
Which I didn't like. I didn't dare to dip my toe into it last year because I was like, it feels quite exposing. However, I've found a pair now that I'm really into.
Yeah.
Hush have got this brilliant black mesh pair, and I feel like because the sole looks quite solid, it doesn't feel too naked shoe. So I really want those. And then in the theme of red, H&M have got a really lovely, like accessible price point, woven pair that I think would be like a nice pop with denim.
Oh, love that. And it's so good to know, obviously, so many people bought into the mesh trend last year. So great to know that you can still wear it this summer.
Roll those back out.
Exactly. For me, I am going with gold hardware on shoes, particularly mules. Zara have got two really great pairs in at the moment. And again, I think it's just it's like wearing foot jewellery.
I think it makes quite an ugly part of your body look much more beautiful.
Yeah. Ways to make your feet look pretty. Go with gold hardware on your footwear. Hot brand to know right now. Who should I know about?
Okay, so there's this really gorgeous brand called Rune. On Instagram, they're called We Are Rune. And it's founded by this great girl called Hannah, and she basically saw a really big gap in the market for chic, plus-size linens.
Yeah.
And that's what she's nailed with Rune. So they do these like very sort of neutral colours. There's khaki, creams, blacks, like separates, linens, linen dresses. And I wore a couple of pieces when I went on safari, and the quality is stunning. The fit's amazing.
I love that.
Big shout out to Rune.
Big shout out to Rune. I need to check them out. My brand to know about is Jude, which is actually a shoewear brand. They are just really great leather heels. Like I love a mule, especially in spring, summer, and they've got really great colours. Really nice white pair, pink, honestly.
Shoes are your jam though, aren't they?
They are. I do love a good pair of like heels. So yeah, definitely check out Jude. And then I'm going to go on to accessories that we are lusting after. What do you want?
Well, I feel a little bit inspired by Lou, because who knew that I needed so many brown suede bags? And she is now the connoisseur of brown suede bags. Jacquemus had their show in Egypt, and there was this amazing bag called La Croisière, a sort of mock croc effect, light brown suede bag. And I feel like that's a really nice sort of transitional colour into more like summery vibe of brown suede.
Yeah.
It's an investment into my happiness. Yeah.
I have gone with a pair of Bottega sunglasses. I particularly love these ones because I love sunglasses that you can also wear as just glasses in the day. So these are kind of slightly tinted.
Yeah.
A gold metal frame, I think, is just so kind of timeless and classic.
Yeah, it's quite sexy, isn't it?
Going on to Instagram and people or person that we are loving. Who is your style crush?
So I stumbled across this account, and she's called Livy Duncan.
Yeah.
She's this very cool New Yorker, creative director, art director, like multi-hyphenate, cool girl, basically. And actually her style's not really like anything that I would necessarily wear, but I feel really inspired by the ease of it. Like it feels like she wears clothes that just kind of make her happy, and she just looks really like casual but chic but like fun. I want to have more fun with my clothes, and that's what she's inspiring me to do.
She's giving you that inspiration. I love that. So my current style crush is a lady called Michelle Adepoju, who is an entrepreneur, and she is behind a Nigerian fashion brand that I love called Kalinta. She just got Forbes 30 under 30.
Oh wow, high achiever.
Yeah, I know. And her page, obviously she wears her own brand. She's like the best model for her own brand. So everything she puts on, I'm like, when is this going into production? when can I buy it? Like, I need to know right now. So yeah, I really love following her at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to give her a follow.
Can you give me a spring style hack that I should know about?
I feel like I run hot. So I want to get into like the spring layers, but the way that I need to do that is I think mesh layering.
Yeah.
So I've seen lots of people wearing these kind of very thin, meshy style roll necks. And I just feel like that's actually a really nice styling hack that makes you feel like you're leaning into the sort of layered spring trend, but without feeling like you're overwearing clothes.
Yeah.
That's my vibe.
That's your vibe. My hack would be, obviously, as we're going into spring, summer, a lot of slip dresses will be kind of like a key piece, let's say. Sometimes you can get the middle bit that's a little bit loose or doesn't feel as fitted as everywhere else. So I saw a hack on TikTok the other day where you take a bangle and a hairband, and it's kind of like your elevated t-shirt. It creates a kind of a little knot here that looks like it's part of the slip dress, and obviously just like nips you in at the waist, and it looks fitted without having to have actually had it tailored.
I love that.
Yeah.
So is the bangle like sitting around the bit that you twist?
Yeah, it's like underneath. You do it from, it's really hard to show,
I
so
see
you
what
put
you
it,
mean
yeah,
now.
you put it there.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is it. We're done. Thank you so much for joining me.
having me.
I now want to go shopping.
Oh my God, me too. In head to toe butter yellow.
I can't wait. Thank you so much for joining us.